8:40 on the clock, so you're ready for that.
Okay, here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wethersfield High School's Catone Field for today's home opener between the visiting Windsor Warriors and your Wethersfield Eagles. This game is being conducted under the direction of Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Mike Maltesi, and Principal, Mrs. Siobhan O'Connor. Sports medicine services are provided by Hartford Healthcare. It is the hope of the high school administration, game officials, coaches, and players that the spectators will enjoy the contest in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Please note that the use of profanity and inappropriate behavior will not be tolerated at any student-centered events. We, the students, athletes, and staff of Wethersfield High School, are proud of our school and want to extend a warm welcome to our guests from Windsor. And now the starting lineups. First, the visiting Warriors from Windsor. Number 3, AJ Pagano. Number 10, Nigel Martin. Number 23, Ryan Farley. Number 19, Zachary Fedor. Number 6, Terry Davidson. Number 1, Sheldon Simpson II. Number 14, Jalen Wesley. Number 4, Noah Fiorati. Number 2, Parker Allen. Number 8, Max Ayala. And in goal, Owen Antoine. And now, the starting lineup for your Wethersfield Eagles. The captain, number 12, Oliver Pedno. Number 2, Xander Hall. Number 10, Ashvin Maharaj. The captain, number 17, Julian Gouye. Number 4, Ramo Amatove. Number 5, Lionel Najarro. Number 7, Tariq Alahadze. Number 9, Fabi Bello. Number 11, Joe Fraga. Number 21, Damian Sardo. And the captain, and in goal, Nate Morris. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to your streaming home for Wethersfield High School soccer. Tonight, live from Catone Field, it's the home opener for the varsity boys as the Eagles host the Warriors from Windsor High School. PA announcer and voice of the Eagles, senior Luke Crowd, has completed the opening festivities. And Tom, we'll take a look now at the Eagles lineup as they come out to face the Warriors of Windsor.
Yeah, this is our first look at the Eagles at home, but they still use the same starting lineup that they did in Tuesday's 2-1 win over Maloney at Maloney. It's a 3-5-2 formation, and defensively, the secret here is with only three in the back, a lot of pressure on those three backs, especially Ramo Amatovic in the middle. But you see number 5, Leo, and number 12, Ali, are the center defensive mids that really help out. And out on the outside, Ashvin and Damian Sardo, too, the only sophomore on the team, have to work their way back. They did an excellent job of that in Tuesday's win, and look for them to continue the stellar defense in front of Nate Morrison net.
All right, you talked about it. Eagles got the season underway on the road Tuesday night, playing at Maloney. Falcon Field in Meriden was the site for that one. Wethersfield fell behind 1-0 in the first half, but came back with 2 second-half goals to get the season off to a great start. Windsor, meanwhile, comes into this one looking for a rebound after dropping a 1-0 decision against Bristol Eastern in their season opener on Tuesday. We are just about ready for kickoff. The Eagles will be in their familiar home blues, moving from right to left here in the first half. Windsor in the road whites going to go left to right as we get this one underway. A little bit earlier kickoff time for tonight than originally scheduled. Trying to get this in with full sunlight so some repairs can be done to one of the light towers here at Catone. So a 5 o'clock early evening kickoff. It's Friday night, not quite lights here for Wethersfield and Windsor.
And Windsor's played the Eagles tough the last couple of years. I believe in the couple of matchups, a win and a tie. And I know the year before that, Windsor had defeated the Eagles. So while I do think Wethersfield is favored to win this game, Windsor always plays the Eagles tough, and it could be a closer than we would like, Dave.
Yep, the rare 2 regular season meetings last year that you talked about. First one was here at Catone on September 29th. That was a 1-0 win for the Eagles. That goal may have been scored by Ali Pedno. We had to go back and try to independently verify that, not able to get that done before game time here today. The game at Windsor last season, that was on October 6th. Eagles came from behind to tie that one, a 1-1 score there. The goal for Wethersfield by senior Armin Ametovic. Windsor last season, 4 wins, 7 losses, and 5 ties on the year last year. That was good enough to get them into the playoffs with a .400 win percentage. They lost in the first round to eventual Class L state champion East Lyme 2-1 last season. Warriors are coached by Gary Clark, assisted by Shamir Holt. And we are just about ready to get this one underway.
And Dave, if you remember the Glastonbury game from 2021, where Wethersfield arrived about 2 or 3 hours before the game, that's what Windsor had to do. These players have been here, the varsity players have been here since probably around 3 o'clock because they rode the same bus as the JV team, which started 3:30, 3:45.
So if anybody is eager to get this one kicked off, it is the team from Windsor. They've had a great afternoon so far in Wethersfield, apparently. Again, to reset for you, we've got 1-0 Wethersfield, 0-1 Windsor. The Eagles in blue going right to left.
Look how Wethersfield stacks this left side here with Fraga, Aliadzik, and Maharaj. Look for them to play it back to Ali Pedno or more likely Ramo Amatovic for a long ball down this left side.
Pedno had one of the 2 goals for Wethersfield in that 2-1 win over Maloney Tuesday night. That came off a free kick assist from Tariq Aliadzik. Aliadzik then scored the game winner later off an assist from Cam Sharkovich to give the Eagles that 2-1 come from behind victory Tuesday night.
Yeah, great character win in the first game of the season. Coach Yakum coaching against his alma mater in a place that he grew up playing, coaching against his son, going down early on a penalty kick, and they score 2 goals in the second half to come back and complete the victory. It's going to be a deep throw in for the Eagles right away.
All right,
We're
so
having
we
a little
are
trouble getting the clock going.
underway. Ashvin Maharaj going to take the throw for Wethersfield. Comes in toward Pedno. He looks. Makes a move past one defender. Now weaves between two, but Windsor able to clear. Kuye with a quick touch on the ball. It's going to go to Amatovic. Sees across the midline. Ramo Amatovic sends the ball down the left side. Headed by Tariq Alihadzik. Ball goes back. Now a header by Pedno. Ashvin Maharaj tries to get there. Cleared by Windsor. Down toward this near sideline. It goes over the side, and a throw from Kuye. Ramo Amatovic goes back to Nate Morris in net. Now back to Amatovic as the Eagles look to play out of the back. Just underway here on a gorgeous Friday afternoon / evening. Varsity soccer, Wethersfield in blue going right to left. Windsor in white going left to right.
You saw it there from a great ball from Fraga to Sardo here.
Damian Sardo gives chase into the 18, one-on-one against the defender from Windsor. Ball is cleared out of there. Looks like that was number 14 for Windsor, Jalen Wesley.
Oh, and that one's
Here's one for Maharaj. He's got an opportunity. Lets it go. Cleared by Windsor. Still in the 18 for Wethersfield. Maharaj gives chase. Cleared over the sideline. We'll have looks like a deep throw.
And Maharaj there, it looked like he may have been shooting, but I bet you he was cutting that back, trying to slide it back door to one of his teammates.
Ball comes in. Bello gets his first touch. Naharo. Over to Fraga. Top of the arc to Ali Hadza. Cleared by Windsor. Good charge on that one. They sent two people toward him. Here's Hong.
Yeah, look how forward the outside backs are, Hong and Kuye. They know with Windsor dropping everybody back, they're going to be able to spend a lot of time in the offensive half. Look for them to do some overlapping runs on the outside here and get involved.
Hong with the throw in front of the Windsor bench. It's going to roll all the way to the inline. Windsor will let that one go. Goal kick coming for the Warriors. Just underway in this one. We've got 38-23 on the clock. We'll see if that plays out. Always fun with the technical equipment here in the press box. Voice of the Eagles, Luke Kraut, if you were with us for the opening intros. Fantastic job going through the lineups for both teams.
Happy to see him stick around for this one, too.
Wethersfield on the attack again. Bello plays back. Here's Pedno weaving through traffic. Sends one toward the top of the 18. Fraga there. Here is Fabi Bello. He's got a chance. Going to tap it back. Tariq Alihadzik. Let's one fly, and that is off the football crossbar. What a rip there from Alihadzik.
Let's take another look at that one. Look at this little layoff by Bello. Tariq Alihadzik right at the top of the key. Plays it to him.
I love the basketball reference. Top of the key, letting one fly.
Top of the box.
Windsor tries to come the other way. Good pressure there from Naharo. Slows up the Windsor attack. Wethersfield trying to get to it in. A nice slide tackle there from Naharo as well. Windsor now across the midline of the offensive half, but there's Xander Hong for the Eagles in front of the Wethersfield bench. Sends a long ball up to Bello. He turns, holds it up, taps it back. Got Pedno. Also had Naharo. Near sideline it comes. Julian Kuye is going to ask for the other ball. As photographer Joanne Campbell is on the scene for this one. She's on the sideline. I'll tell you what, folks, if you have not seen the action shots she gets of Wethersfield High School sports, you are missing out. Just about 4 minutes into this one, Wethersfield in blue. Moving right to left. Free kick going to come. Tariq Alihadzik will line it up. We're about 33 yards out from the net, just to the left of that 20-yard marker on the football field. Ref with his arms out, wondering, what are you guys doing as Windsor tries to encroach on the 10 yards. They back off. Two-player wall for the Warriors.
Still not 10 yards, by the way. And there are two players for Wethersfield that always get their heads on the ball.
Here's the ball from Alihadzik high into the 18. Header toward the goal. Nicely done by Ramo Amatovic. I'm sure one of the two players you were thinking of, Tom.
That's one of them. Amatovic and Pedno slide up on every free kick and get their heads on the balls, whether it's a corner kick or a deep one like this.
So we remain scoreless. First half action here from Catone Field on a lovely Friday evening. If you're settling in for some dinner, just getting home from work, we're glad you found us here on the streaming home of Wethersfield High School Soccer. It's been a good week for the Eagles program. We talked about the boys 2-1 season opening victory on the road at Maloney on Tuesday night. Wethersfield's varsity girls team has already played both of their games this week, victorious in both. As the Eagles now come on the attack again. Down the right side, Sardo has to slow it up. Plays it back to Xander Hong. Quick touch to Pedno. Pedno has been a difference maker, Tom. Moved up into that midfield position this season.
Yeah, we mentioned it, I think in the Jamboree potentially, he's the name that we're going to say most out of all the Wethersfield players. He's just involved in everything, defensively, offensively. Like we just said, any corner kick or free kick, he goes up and he and Ramo get their heads on the ball. It's, he was great, starter for 2 years in the center back position, and now he's one of the center mids, and he really changes the game with how he wins every head ball and is involved in every possession.
An experienced Eagles squad this season. 12 seniors on the roster, along with 7 juniors, 1 sophomore on this 20-player roster for Coach Rob Yakum, who is in his 25th season at the helm of the Eagles program. Windsor now. Ball played through the middle. Nice action there. It's going to get all the way to Morris. He comes out off his line, still in the box, rolls it out quickly. Gets past Maharaj. Alihadzik's going to take it. Slowed up by the Windsor defense. Kuye taps it back. Amatovic now near the top of the 18. Low line drive finds Naharo in traffic. Windsor's going to take over.
Ramo looks to distribute the ball much more than most center backs. Don't be surprised if you see him play one over the top and send one of the forwards in.
Windsor, though, still with the ball in the attacking half for the Warriors, but here's Amatovic out of traffic. He comes, takes some space, taps it ahead. Fraga trying to make the run around, but look how far out Windsor's keeper came on that one. That is Owen Antoine in net for the Warriors tonight. He came out. Another great ball headed backwards by Windsor. Antoine has to retreat. Fraga goes after, but he gets away from the Eagles, goes over the inline, so nothing doing on that potential opportunity.
Yeah, good ball over the top there, and I think Fraga just had it hop up and go off his knee and speed up a little bit on him.
Could be something to watch. Looks like Owen Antoine in net for the Warriors is going to be aggressive coming off his line, coming out of the box when he's got the opportunity. Can Wethersfield take advantage of a quick strike when he maybe is out of position?
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to be aggressive, he's certainly going to win some battles, some races, some ones that get away from the Wethersfield forwards. But, if you play like that all game, it's likely going to burn you at some point.
We'll take an opportunity here as that ball goes over the sideline to mention one of the premier season sponsors for the WHS Soccer Booster program, Sweets Jewelers, 98 Bridge Street in East Windsor. Thank you for your continued support of Wethersfield High School soccer. Throw on the far side by Windsor. Good pressure there, one-on-one by Hong. Still after a good tackle.
He goes through every tackle hard.
Windsor will keep it. The action, the momentum has shifted a bit. First couple of minutes were all down on the other half of the field offensively for the Eagles. Windsor has settled in, and they've maintained some pressure on the Wethersfield back line here in the last couple of minutes. In comes the ball, headed by Pedno. Windsor, though, still moving the ball toward the inline. We're inside the 18. Draws a whistle. We got an offside there, and that'll give the ball back to Wethersfield. Free kick on the right side, inside the 18. Amatovic will play the short ball, middle of the field, top of the arc, looking for Pedno. Wethersfield trying to move toward the midline. Good pressure by Windsor, keeps it in that half of the field. Here's Pedno with a chip shot. Down the right side, looking for Sardo, going to get through all the way to Bello. Bello makes a move, nicely done, around one defender. Ball gets away, no whistle. He's looking for a call, nothing happening, and it's going to go back to Windsor. Warriors take over.
Whistle on
front of their
Wethersfield.
bench.
And looks like the goalie's coming up to take the free kick. I'm not sure his teammate knows it just yet.
Oh, and Antoine, there he is. All right, he does get the attention. He's going to take this free kick. The ball is just about 10 or 11 yards shy of the midline. He taps it across, and now he's got to hustle back to his spot in front of the net.
That's pretty interesting. Usually if somebody's going to come 60 yards to take a free kick, they're going to blast it pretty far. But
Nate Morris has to come off his line. Beautiful diving save. Thwarts an early opportunity for Windsor. There's a left-footed boot by Morris. We're going to take another look at that one, I think, here, Tom.
yeah, the throw-in comes in. Bounces around. Morris, aggressive as he always is, comes out. Great play by Nate there.
All right, so early action keeps this a scoreless game. Just about 10 minutes gone as Amatovic sends a long ball down the left side, looking for Tariq Alihodzik. The Windsor defense pounces on him outside the 18, cleared over the side.
That's the second Windsor player to lose a shoe today so far.
Ball comes in now. Maharaj tries to get through traffic, headed by Windsor, into the air toward the near sideline. Windsor clears. Over the midline, they go into their half of the field, but only Ramo Amatovic is in the area code. He's going to settle the ball, take some space, send it up to Pedno. Pedno near the center circle, taps it across.
Ball.
Great ball across on the right side. Sardo has a beat on it. He's got it into the 18, now defended there. One-on-one, both players go down. No whistle, ball goes over the inline. And we're going to see what we've got here.
Really well defended.
The near side official is making his way over. Far side official is in between Sardo and number 14, Jalen Wesley, who's been active defensively on that side of the field for Windsor so far. Looks like we're going to get a sub as Sardo's going to go out.
Looks like LaPerriere is going to come in.
Gabriel LaPerriere pops off the bench, gets into the game. Sardo will take a seat. Not sure if he was injured or what exactly is happening there.
Yeah, it looked like a clean play to me. Good defense by number 14. They just got tangled up, and unfortunately Sardo took the worst of it.
All right, now we've got a whistle. Looks like a little too much extracurricular activity in front of the box.
For the Eagles, number 20, Gabe LaPerriere.
So corner kick, far side. Alihodzik has it lined up. Eagles have a lot of folks in front of the net. Ball comes all the way across, tapped by Antoine in net for Windsor. Gets all the way through. Fabi Bello gets to it. Windsor now trying to take over. There's a little bit too much contact from Leo Naharo. Draws a whistle. Ball will go back to Windsor. So good opportunity early on the free kick there as we're just about 12 minutes into the action here. First half, scoreless game. Wethersfield in blue going right to left. Had a good opportunity on the set piece. Ball went through. Keeper for Windsor got a hand on it, which may have deflected it just enough to keep Wethersfield from getting a clean strike. That ball goes over the inline. Things have gotten a bit discombobulated here in these last couple of minutes. Both teams trying to find their shape, trying to mount an attack. Good pressure there from Bello up front. Nice header from Xander Hong. Gets it ahead. Bello's got it. Header from him. One-on-one defensively is Windsor. And Bello's going to get to it inside the 18, right on the inline. Which way are we going to go? They said it was deflected, and we'll have a goal kick coming for Windsor.
Good hustle by Bello there. You know, the Windsor defender was looking to shield him and let that ball go out of bounds, but he kept fighting, got around him, kept it in. Unfortunately, just scraped off his leg as it went out of bounds.
Looked to be number 1, Sheldon Simpson on the defensive effort there for Windsor on that one. Ball gets past LaPerriere. Back to Windsor. Nice turn in the middle of the field. Windsor still in their defensive half, trying to move the ball forward, but Naharo gets a head on it. Windsor still having trouble getting the ball out of trouble. Naharo with good pressure. Now Fraga's got it. Maharaj is up there as well for the Eagles. Fraga surrounded.
Good tackle.
Good tackle here by Alihodzik. Windsor pops it away. Pedno's going to get it to midline, send it back into the backfield to Ramo Amatovic as the Eagles try to reset. Amatovic near side now to Julian Couye. Couye, one of the 3 senior captains, along with Nate Morris and Ali Pedno. Maharaj gives chase down the left side. Ball goes high to the center circle, defensive half of the field. Windsor 2 at first. They're going to play forward down the left side. Potential opportunity brewing for the Warriors of Windsor. Into the 18 they go, deep on the left side. Deflects. Looks like it'll be corner kick coming. First set piece of the game for the Warriors.
You see how Pedno is so responsible defensively there. You know, he's one of the center backs that's dropping in, and he was the deepest guy there to break it up. Perfect positioning from Ollie.
So just about 26 minutes to go here in the first half. We got a scoreless game, set piece now for Windsor. They've settled in after a tough first 5 minutes. Here comes the kick. Ball goes high in toward the top of the 18. It's headed by Amatovic. Headed again by Fabi Bello. Wethersfield trying to clear. Naharo gets a foot on it.
Oh, good little
The other way, here come the Eagles. Fabi Bello taps it ahead, looking for Fraga. Left-footed ball down the side. Amatovic with the header all the way up from center back is Ramo Amatovic. looking for an opportunity on net.
Oh,
Through
great
ball
ball,
play.
Fabi.
Tariq Alihadzik's got an opportunity, gets past the keeper, but he's called offside.
Offsides.
That play looked like it was going to be a great chance for Wethersfield, but the arm goes up from the far side official. So free kick coming for the Windsor Warriors.
So close, so close. And great first touch there by Tariq to give himself a shooting angle as the goalie was coming out. But not to be, it was offsides.
But that, as we said, could be something to watch. Aggressive play from Owen Antoine in net for Windsor. He came out. One little quick touch move from Ali Hadzik got him the angle, but it's all for naught as he was offside. Windsor will play it in. Free kick in their backfield. One substitution so far for the Eagles. Number 20, Gabe LaPerriere on that right side. Came in for Damien Sardo after a collision inside the box.
It looks like Sardo's ready to check back in, so good to see that he's not too shaken up.
Ball played toward the center circle. Windsor heads it over. That's going to go right to Coach Yakum. He gives it off to Xander Hong. Throw in for the Eagles.
Sardo checking into the game for Ashvin Maharaj.
Coming back to the game for the Eagles, number 21, Damien Sardo.
All right, so Sardo is back, comes over to this side of the field.
I do think he's a natural lefty, and we haven't seen him play on the left side. Let's see if he's able to break free a little bit and create some offense for the Eagles.
Boy, look at the clearance by Amatovic. Gabriel LaPerriere pops it ahead. Fabi Bella with a chance. Gets knocked off the ball from behind, and there is the ball picked up by the keeper, Owen Antoine for Windsor. Nice ball out of the back from Amatovic. LaPerriere with a quick little touch. Moved it ahead for Bello. Wethersfield will try again.
Yeah, real good speed on the back line for Windsor. Wethersfield's been able to play a couple of balls behind them, but they've been able to chase the Wethersfield attackers down and really break up the plays before they've even gotten a chance to shoot on goal.
So Windsor with a throw near side, deep in their defensive half. Good step from Sardo, gets a foot on it. Another throw coming for Windsor here. Wethersfield trying to keep pressure on. Ball comes in near the midline. Heel tap back. Windsor trying to get to it. Number 8 up front on the attack is Max Ayala. Near the midline now. Naharo battles. Windsor comes out with the ball. Into the circle they go. Coming near side now, switching fields. Windsor trying to move the ball forward. Near side, Wethersfield, nice slide tackle from behind by Pedno. Couillet is going to shield, and there comes Nate Morris all the way out to the edge of the 18.
Ooh. He was tiptoeing the line there. He was smart to put the ball back above the box as his body came out.
Straddling the line and got to it first, though. That's all that matters. Ball comes down. Fraga, middle of the field, goes over toward the far side in front of the Windsor bench. Warriors take over. Scrappy group from Windsor. As you said, Wethersfield has had some chances moving down, trying to use their speed up front, but Windsor has been up to the task so far defensively. Here's Sardo with the ball, trying to get it ahead to Naharo, but it's intercepted by Windsor. Into the center circle they go, trying to cross the midline. Pedno applies pressure. Able to get it off to LaPerriere. One-on-one battle there. He sends it back to Pedno, back to LaPerriere. Here come the Eagles. Tapped out of there by Windsor. LaPerriere still after it, right side, goes down, is taken away by Windsor in front of their bench. Across the midline. Tapped over the sideline in front of the Eagles bench by Xander Hong. Just about to the midway point of this first half. Scoreless game. Ball comes in quickly for Windsor. That is Ayala battling with Ramo Amatovic. And look at the speed out of the back by Amatovic. He's still going. Got some space. Going to send a through ball. Nicely done to Fraga down the left side. Can Wethersfield do something? Fraga inside the 18. Lets one fly. It's going to go wide right. Nice opportunity created by Wethersfield, but not able to put the ball on net as we take a second look.
Yeah, we love to see Ramo get a head of steam up here, and he's always looking to distribute for his teammates. Great lead pass for Fraga. Fraga cuts back to his strong right foot. We'd love to see him shoot from here. Just a little bit high.
All right, ball back in play. Off the goal kick. Goes over in front of the Windsor bench. They're going to take the throw. Over the midline it comes, headed by Hong. Back over the midline into the offensive half for the Eagles. Still in front of that Windsor bench now. LaPerriere battling 2 Windsor players. And he's still battling, able to tap it over to Pedno. Center circle. Switches fields, tries to find Ali Hadzik. Windsor going to take that one away. Fraga pressures up front. Ball played over the center circle through that center circle. Let's try that one again. Ball gets away, goes over to the sideline. Windsor's going to take the throw. About 20 minutes left here in this first half. Scoreless game.
Maharaj checking back in, it looks like, for Xander
Hong will take a seat.
And Julian Couillet and Maharaj will switch spots.
Coming back into the game for the Eagles, number 10, Ashvin Maharaj.
All right, so the Eagles keep that 3-5-2 formation. Switch some players around to different spots on the field. As Pedno taps it over to Couillet, who's on the right side now. He chips it in toward the center circle, right in the center of that W. There is Naharo. Quick touch to Ali Hadzik. Line drive, trying to get it to Fraga. He tried the heel tap, not able to connect. Windsor clears the other way. Windsor's offensive attack looks to be a lot of trying to find Ayala, but he is hounded by Amatovic. Most times he gets close to the ball. Scoreless game. Throw coming for Windsor in their offensive half. It's going to be about at the 40-yard marker on the football turf here at Catone. Ball comes in, headed by Maharaj. Good pressure there defensively for Wethersfield, but Windsor will do it all again a little farther down the field as we go under the 19-minute mark here in this scoreless first half. That ball is cleared over the side. That'll be another Windsor throw off Maharaj. Nope, looks like we're going to let Wethersfield take that one. All right, Maharaj will take the throw. It goes into Amatovic. Sends it all the way across in front of the net. Couillet comes out of there, plenty of space to operate. Looks to Pedno, who's quickly surrounded. Tapped away by Windsor. Warriors take over. Quick, short passing game
Great
there for
block by
Windsor, but
Pedno.
nice job, as you said. Good tackle by Pedno. Here comes Ali Hadzik crossing the midline. Here comes Wethersfield on the attack. Tariq Ali Hadzik down the middle of the field. Ball played ahead, looking for LePerriere, not able to get through the angle. Leon Nahara gets to it. We got a whistle.
High foot. The previous play, good job by Windsor getting numbers back, right? Instead of defending but with 3 or 4, they really are swarming the Wethersfield attackers and outnumbering them as often as they can.
Fraga goes down as he takes that kick. Fabi Bellows got it. Good pressure, though, from Windsor, and they come out of there with the ball. Crossing the midline are the Warriors down the right side. Good stand-up defense there by Ashvin Maharaj. Windsor crosses, goes to the far side. Pedno with a nice step. LePerriere back from the forward spot to put some pressure on. Gets ahead to Fabi Bello. Right in front of the Wethersfield bench now. LePerriere with a foot on the ball. Toward the center circle, Naharo.
Oh.
Not able to make the turn, but he finds Tariq Ali Hadzik. Again in the center circle are the Eagles. Pedno now going to cross the midline. Got a hit a little from behind as he tried to unload that ball, but it comes back to Amatovic.
Yeah, that's where your teammates got to be screaming, man on, man on, man on. I didn't hear it there.
Chip shot by Maharaj down the left side. Sardo taps it ahead, but it's going to go over the end line.
Yeah, good ball by Maharaj. Sardo tried popping it over and running around, just hit it a little bit too hard.
So we remain scoreless here. 17 minutes to go here in the first half. A big thank you to our camera operators for today's game, Michael LePerriere, member of that 2021 Class L State Championship team here at Wethersfield.
Looks like Will Welchel is checking into the game here.
First appearance of the day for Welchel.
Naharo's coming out.
Now entering the game for the Eagles, number 8, Will Welchel.
So Welchel, one of the 12 seniors on this squad, sees his first action of the day as Naharo takes a seat. Wethersfield trying to find a strike on net here. Here's Welchel, left-footed chip coming over toward Fraga and Sardo. Windsor going to get to it, clear it out, but Pedno subtle, sends it toward the top of the arc. Tariq Ali Hadzik is there, able to make the turn in traffic. He goes down, looking for a whistle, won't draw it. Wethersfield still with the ball. Welchel got plenty of space, going to play Couillet on the far side.
Good sportsmanship by Windsor, helping Tariq up there as the ball's still in play.
That is an amazing display that you typically do not see. LePerriere lets that one go over the sideline. It'll be a throw deep in the attacking third for Wethersfield. LePerriere looks. He's going to take it. Sends it into Welchel. Quick touch. LePerriere gets to it. Wethersfield trying to weave through traffic in that corner on the right side, top of the 18. LePerriere almost had a chance on that ball. Gets back to Welchel. Pedno now with a quick tap over to Couye in front of the Windsor bench. He sends one in toward the top of the 18. Windsor there waiting for it. Ball rolls, and Windsor going to take over. That's on the foot of number 10 for the Warriors, Nigel Martin. Here comes Windsor now. Ayala again up front. Going to switch fields, looking for a run down the right side. Maharaj gets to it, but good touch there from Windsor. Keeps it in their possession. In toward the 18, right side we go. Amatovic and Maharaj both there. Amatovic able to clear to Damian Sardo. Now up to Ali Hadzik. One-on-one battle. Good tackle. Here comes Sardo out of the pack with the ball toward the midline. Crosses. Sends the ball ahead, but Windsor waiting for it. Here's Welchel, left-footed shot. Nice through ball. Looking for Fraga down the left side. Just outside the 18. He gets to a one-on-one defense. Ball tapped over the sideline by Windsor. Nice play by Wethersfield, forcing the action. Leads to a deep throw. Xander Hong will re-enter for the Eagles as Gabe LePerriere will take a seat.
And not a position we see Xander Hong play too often.
For the Eagles, number 2, Xander Hong.
That right outside midfield position. He's capable of creating great chaos whenever he's in an offensive position, so always fun to watch.
Maharaj has some space, sends a left-footed ball toward the top of the arc. Look at Hong going for it. Nice step there by number 1 for Windsor. That is Sheldon Simpson. Windsor trying to come out of the pack, but it's blocked by Pedno. Ball's in the middle of the field, backfield for Windsor. Wethersfield wants to keep it in this offensive half. Hong up front on the right side, put some pressure on. Ball cleared ahead to Ayala. Now here come the Warriors, but Amatovic is there. Again, every time Ayala gets a touch up front, he is greeted by Ramo Amatovic. Ball goes back to Morris, just inside the 6. Left foots it quickly ahead to Will Welchel, middle of the field. And nice tackle there by Windsor. They're going to get a shot opportunity. That goes right at Nate Morris. Beautiful ball from Nigel Martin on the shot opportunity for Windsor.
Yeah, really, probably the best scoring chance from either team so far. Right down the middle. Turnover by the Eagles in the place that you do not want to turn it over, and Morris
good
holds
strike.
on to that one.
Just went right at Morris, luckily for the Eagles. So Wethersfield escapes. They try to come the other way now into the offensive half. Ali Hadzik to Pedno. Quick chip shot goes to nobody there. Only Windsor players in the area for that one, so nothing doing for Wethersfield as we go under the 13-minute mark here in the first half. Eagles in their home blues going right to left. Scoreless game against Windsor. The Warriors are in the road whites going left to right here in the first half. High kick headed by Pedno right in the middle of the field. Windsor going to take over, though. Ball cleared ahead. Amatovic is going to be there, but Nate Morris right at the top of the 18 calls it off, picks it up. Here's Ali Hadzik, holds the ball, tries to get it over to Welchel. It's going to go center circle to Windsor. Popped up, header by Welchel. Bello now. Bello's looking for some touches. Swarmed there by 3 defenders, though. Hong taps it back to Bello. Ball rolls into the center circle. Ayala going to get to it for Windsor, but there's Welchel. He's been active in the middle of the field since he came into the game. Welchel again, quick touch, Maharaj. Tried to play it up to Sardo, intercepted by Windsor. Here's Martin. Ball ahead, looking for Ayala down the front. Couye and Pedno both there. Ayala goes down. Headed back to Morris, who came out to the top of the 18. The official says nothing doing on that contact. We play on.
Wethersfield's getting a little bit loose with their positioning, and the turnovers down the middle of the field in the defensive half so far have not caught up to them, but man, they keep doing it. It's going to make them pay.
Nice one-on-one battle. That could be one to watch. Martin against Ali Hadzik there in the middle of the field. Ball played ahead by Wethersfield. Nice settle by Windsor out of the back. And calmly, Martin sends one down the right side. Got an opportunity brewing for Windsor, but look at Amatovic able to get there, and there is Nate Morris waiting on the ball as soon as it bounced inside the 18.
Yeah, look at the route that Amatovic takes.
Skips off the head of Fraga up here as we go to live action. Here's the replay of that one, though. Nice angle by Amatovic. Left no opportunity for the shot.
Yeah, if the Windsor player was going to go all the way through that, they were going to hit Amatovic before he had a chance to even touch Ramos' goalie.
Take an opportunity to thank another one of the WHS Soccer Booster sponsors for this season, Jersey Mike's, 38 Town Line Road. Thank you for your continued support of Wethersfield High School soccer.
Cam Sharkovich checks in his first action of the day, and Naharo is back on as well.
Now entering the game for Windsor, number 24, Moses Costa, and number 21, Preston Sanders. And entering the game for the Eagles, number 5, Leonel Naharo, and number 19, Cam Sharkovich.
Sharkovich had an active second half at Maloney in that game Tuesday night, the come-from-behind win. He actually had the assist on the game winner from Tariq Alihadzik. Sharkovich from just about midfield tapped it ahead.
Yeah, he made a really nice play to kind of cut in. He drew the Maloney center defender out, which created a big space. Played that little through ball through to Tariq Alihadzik, and I don't know how Tariq was able to sneak it between the goalie and the defender, but perfectly done.
Sharkovich with the ball, goes down. Windsor going to take over. Ball still in the offensive half for Wethersfield. Naharo's going to send it back to Xander Hong near the midline. Hong takes some space, sends the ball ahead. Quick touch by Sharkovich, goes over to Sardo on the right side. Sardo pops one up in toward the 18 and bounces. There's a header by Bello and saved at the last moment by Antoine. Nice play by the Eagles there. So we take a second look.
Sardo pops it over the top. It bounces. Bello gets his head on it. Oh, and Sharkovich almost puts it in, and then it goes off of Sardo and out of bounds. Another substitution for Windsor. Looks like number 19 is coming into the game.
19, we believe to be Zachary Fedor. He was one of the starters.
Number 19, Zachary Fedor.
We unfortunately do not have on the rosters we were provided a name for number 20, who entered the game in the back half of the field there. Nice tackle there from Xander Hong. He stays up, stays on his feet, sends the ball ahead with his right foot, trying to find Bello. Windsor going to step to it. Good play by Naharo. Sends the ball forward. Sharkovich up front. Here's Bello. Going to let one go. 2 hops and scooped up by Owen Antoine in net as we get to the 8-minute mark. Scoreless game. Good quick turn there by Bello to get a shot on goal. Wethersfield looks to keep the pressure on. Windsor trying to find their formation and see if they can get down the field again. They've had some nice opportunities that have been, luckily for the Eagles, empty opportunities. We remain scoreless here. That's Martin in the center circle. Sends it ahead. Tried to get the ball streaking down the left side, but Hong steps to it. Amatovic now for Wethersfield. Line drive up ahead to Bello. Quickly surrounded by a defender. A little bit of a jersey tug. Bello gets rid of it. Naharo on the far side. Near side, I should say, to Ashwin Maharaj. Down toward the end line it goes. Let's see what we're going to do. Looks like a goal kick will come. So no opportunity on net for the Eagles there. Scoreless game. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Wethersfield trying to build off the momentum from their season-opening road win Tuesday night. But the last 3 games now against Windsor have been neck and neck. Wethersfield with a win and a tie last season, outscoring Windsor by a margin of 2-1. So we expected this one to be tight. It has been that here in the first half. Both teams have at least one opportunity they would love to have back.
LePerriere checking back into the game, taking the place for Sardo down that right side.
Ball comes into Hong.
Now entering the game for the Eagles, number 20, Gabe LePerriere, number 7, Tariq Alihadzik, and number 18, Ahmed El-Bashir.
Down the right side it goes. LePerriere sends it into the 18. It's cleared by Windsor. Hong with the header. Wethersfield still trying to keep the ball in the 18. LePerriere comes out just a bit outside of that. Hong with the touch. Going to go back to LePerriere. Sends a line drive toward the top of the arc. El Bashir. Header by Hong, sends it forward. Opportunity for Wethersfield. That ball is tapped, and there is a goal for Cam Sharkovich. Wethersfield takes the 1-0 lead at the 5:39 mark.
Yeah, what a play here. Let's take another look. Xander Hong steps up, gets his head on the ball, plays it into the box, and Sharkovich able to get there as the goalie's coming out and sneaks it right past him. Sharkovich's first of the year.
So Sharkovich would give the assist to Hong.
Yep.
Sharkovich from Hong at the 5:39 mark breaks through for Wethersfield. The Eagles on top, 1-0. Cam Sharkovich with his first goal of the season, had an assist, as we mentioned, on Tuesday night. So he is now tied for points lead on this Wethersfield team. Ball is played in now as Windsor tries to come back.
Goal scored by number 19, Camden Sharkovich, and assisted by number 2, Xander Hong.
Here's a long ball played ahead. Tariq Alihadzik is in front of everybody. No arm is up. That's over the goal. There's the Eagles' second goal. Alihadzik puts it in the back of the net off the long ball from the back. So within a matter of 22 seconds, Wethersfield strikes twice.
Pedno plays that ball perfectly over the top. Alihadzik, one-time volley, half volley over the goalie's head. And I haven't even had time to update the scoreboard.
So Alihadzik from Pedno at 5:17 puts the Eagles ahead 2-0.
Another Eagles goal scored by number 7, Tariq Alihadzik, and assisted by number 12, Oliver Pedno.
So just as soon, Tom, as we could say that Cam Sharkovich had moved into a tie for points lead in this early season, Alihadzik says not so fast and puts one in the back of the net to resume his position at the top of the points standings for the season.
Yeah, great 60 seconds for the Eagles there. Some hustle out of Sharkovich and Hong on that first goal, and then kind of a great ball while the back line for Windsor was, caught napping a little bit. And Tariq, what a volley, putting it over the goalie's head.
So Alihadzik with his second goal of the season. Sharkovich got his first goal just 22 seconds before that. And Pedno with his first assist to go with a goal Tuesday night. Wethersfield, as Oxtolas takes the ball, sends it back through the center circle to Ramo Amatovic, and we try to catch our breath after 30 seconds of action-packed soccer for Wethersfield to put them up 2-0. Julian Couillet with a quick throw, looking for Pedno. Good step there by Windsor. Pedno's going to control. Brings the ball down, moves toward the center line. Across the midline he comes into the attacking half. Good tackle there from behind for Windsor. That was number 13, Josiah Marsh. Ball's going to go back where Nate Morris is waiting for it. He picks it up, left-footed boot now high across the center line. Gets past
Caden Sharkovich.
Caden Sharkovich seeing his first action of the season. Ball alive at the top of the 18. Can Wethersfield get to it while the keeper is out? They will not.
The chance there for El Bashir. This is the first time we've seen him this season, but in the preseason there was a scrimmage where he used his speed, created a couple of breakaways. So, we talked about Windsor's back line having a lot of speed, being able to track down some of the Wethersfield attackers. El Bashir might actually have the speed to be able to get to those balls over the top.
So number 3 is Caden Sharkovich, senior, brother of Cam, who scored the first goal for the Eagles today. Amatovic. Twin brother, all right. Pedno now weaves through traffic, sends the ball ahead. Here is El Bashir with an opportunity, one-on-one with the keeper, saved by Antoine. Beautiful play there on the ground from Windsor keeper Owen Antoine as El Bashir had a breakaway in the 18, just about inside the 6.
Yeah, a little broken play. Pedno plays it through beautifully. El Bashir, a really good chance. And the goalie comes out and just kind of, gets in his way before he really had time to set up his shot.
Windsor now as we move toward the final 2 minutes of this first half, looking to find some action to try to cut this lead in half. Wethersfield jumped ahead. 2 quick goals in a matter of 22 seconds. First one from Cam Sharkovich off the assist from Xander Hong. Second came 22 seconds later from Tariq Alihadzik off the assist from Ali Pedno. Ball down the left side. Ashwin Maharaj now for the Eagles. Got Ahmed El-Bashir with him. Ball is tapped out of there by Windsor, but El-Bashir is going to get to it. Sends the ball toward the top of the 18. Caden Sharkovich chases it down as it rolls over to the far side. Back it comes. Chris Oxtolis. High ball in toward the 18. Nobody there for Wethersfield. That's going to be picked up by the Windsor keeper. In no hurry to get this one back into action. 1:24 to go here in the first half. 2-0 Wethersfield lead. Action right here at the midline is going to get a call in Windsor's favor.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
And they had a little miscommunication to the Warriors. Had somebody lined up to take the kick, and then he was called off at the last second. So Windsor and White going left to right here for this final 48 seconds of the first half. Free kick coming. Wethersfield on top, 2-0. Sheldon Simpson takes it. Left-footed ball. Goes all the way in toward the 18. Headed. Going still toward the net. Tapped forward. Ramo Amatovic going to get to it. He comes out of the 18, down the left side, taps it ahead to Tariq Alihadzik, sent forward and over the sideline by Windsor. Throw for Wethersfield. Armatovic into Pedno, 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Pedno with a long one down the right side. He's got Gabe LaPerriere up there. Can the Eagles do something in this last 13 seconds? Ball goes ahead. Caden Sharkovich now brings it toward the middle of the field. Tapped ahead. El-Bashir is there near the top of the arc. Sharkovich and El-Bashir, we've got a whistle.
Oh.
And that is going to end the first half on the whistle. So we were scoreless for nearly 35 minutes
2-0.
until Cam Sharkovich and Tariq Alihadzik got goals to put the Eagles up 2-0. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second half.
And stick around and watch the cheerleaders.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Wethersfield High School JV cheer team.
Only thing that I'm guilty of is me. Come on and drop it. Strap the gun, it's my bitch. Show these gangsters I ain't my pocket. Don't care what you got in your pocket. I beat the way that you rock it. Understand that you're stopping. Wanna complain, why you ain't popping? When I'm in love, I just want you working out, working out, working out. We work hard today, I keep on here, keep your driving. Come on and drop it. Strap the gun, it's my bitch. Show these gangsters I ain't my pocket.
Let's hear it one more time for the cheer team.
Welcome back to Catone Field on a lovely Friday night for soccer. Varsity boys home opener. They've got a 2-0 lead on Windsor. We'll talk to you about how we got to that point in just a second. But Tom, let's first get in the Wayback Machine and go back to Tuesday night, the season opener on the road at Maloney. A slow start for the Eagles, but they bounced back strong in the second half.
Yeah, something we wanted to show you in the pregame show, but scrambled a little bit. Going back to Tuesday night, first half scoreless. Maharaj takes down the Maloney attacker, and it's called for a PK against the Eagles. But Dave Gustafson, a resident photographer, got this shot where you see the inside of Maharaj's right toe, makes contact with the ball. On the ensuing PK, Maloney buries it. They've got a 1-0 lead that they'd carry into halftime. But in the second half, down 1-0, Tariq Al-Hadzik, an excellent ball server on free kicks. Look at Ali Pedno climb the ladder on the back post, heads it in, and check out the reaction of all of his teammates. You can tell he is loved and respected. Everybody mobs him. And then his former center back teammate, Ramo, comes up and just gives him a nice little hug there. Gotta love that moment. And look at this picture. Perfect positioning from Dave G. Look, Ali sees the ball into the net. Great photo, Pulitzer worthy. Now we're tied 1-1. That's Coach Yakim's son, Brady Yakim, sending it across. Maloney's on the attack, but look at the hustle, the back pressure from Leo and Ali, and then Xander Hong steps up, wins the ball hard as he always does. And this is a play we referenced in the first half. Cam Sharkovich, a little cut there, pulls out the center D, perfect diagonal ball, lead pass for Tariq Al-Hadzik, plays it through into the net. And check out another picture that we got here, and look at the narrow opening that Tariq had to play this ball between the goalie and the defender. What a great job there.
So the come from behind 2-1 win to start the season on the road. Fast forward now, and we are here for the home opener. Moved up a little bit from a 6 o'clock start to a 5 o'clock start. And here we go with first half highlights.
Yeah, if you're just joining us now, first half scoreless. Xander Hong steps up and wins the ball. Cam Sharkovich hadn't been in for too long. Hustles as he always does. Wins that ball, pokes it through, puts the Eagles up 1-0. And you can see the graphic was still on the screen. This is right after the kickoff. Ali Pedno plays it over the top. And look at that volley from Al-Hadzik. You know, the Windsor goalie's been pretty aggressive today. And, you know, he comes out and he was kind of in no man's land, but Tariq somehow placed it over him. Really, really difficult shot to make. And that gets you caught up with what's happened this week and in the first half.
And that is this week in Wethersfield varsity boys soccer. We'll take a moment to thank a couple more of the season sponsors on behalf of the WHS Soccer Booster Club. Village Pizza, 233 Main Street in Old Wethersfield. Nothing like a good Friday night pizza from Village down the corner of Church and Main. And then also we thank Wooden Tap, multiple locations around the area, including 12 Town Line Road.
And now for the second half, please welcome back to the field your Wethersfield Eagles.
So we are just about underway here for second half action. Both teams on the field. Still a minute left on the clock, but we may speed that up.
Well, it looks like this is how the Eagles are gonna go. Fraga's actually on the left side and Fabi Bellows on the right side, so flip that from the starting lineup. But the same players that you saw in the beginning, and we are all set for the kick.
So Wethersfield with as many goals in the first 40 minutes as they scored in 2 full games against Windsor last season. Eagles were a win and a tie against the Warriors last year. 1-0 was the score here at Catone. 1-1 tie at Windsor. So Wethersfield trying to get their second consecutive clean sheet against the Warriors here on their home field. 2-0 lead for Wethersfield. Eagles are in their traditional home blues. They'll be moving left to right here in the second half. Windsor in the road white's going to go right to left. Quickly, the Warriors come out of the back. Nice play by Sardo to put some pressure on for the Eagles. Good atmosphere here tonight. We've got the JV cheerleaders here for tonight's boys soccer home opener. Ali Hadzik with a nice move to get around a Windsor defender, but good pressure from Jalen Wesley for Windsor. Ball goes into the backfield. Amatovic going to play it all the way back to Nate Morris, who's well off his line. Sends it back to Amatovic. Good pressure up front from Parker Allen for the Windsor Warriors. There's Xander Hong. Line drive ball. Got Fraga going down the right side. Nice play there by Sheldon Simpson. Fraga now with the ball. Crosses it over. It gets just past Ashvin Maharaj. You can see the frustration as he hung for a second on the net.
Yeah, Maharaj, he made a good run all the way up the field. Fraga, good job driving this low and hard across. And Maharaj just almost overran it. Good chance for the Eagles early on.
One of those that was definitely the right idea, just not quite able to connect on that opportunity for Wethersfield. Just about 90 seconds gone here in the second half. Eagles, in a 22-second span, found the back of the net twice in that first half. Here comes Ayala, though, down the right side. He's going to let one go from far out. Morris maybe not expecting that, but goes harmlessly to the left of the goal.
Yeah, both goalies here, Nate and the Windsor goalie too, when they're not involved in the play, they're typically around the 20 to 30 yard line. They're out. So I think the Windsor player there saw that Nate was kind of backtracking. Maybe I could take advantage of it. You know, he knew he was going 1-on-5. That was his best chance.
Amatovic on his foot goes ahead to Naharo, able to get past the Windsor defender. Center circle, Ali Hadzik now. Wethersfield on the attack, into the attacking third he goes, gets past another defender, sends the ball down the right side. Sardo making a nice run, going to chip it in toward the net, goes over the goal. Could not tell for sure. We think that might have been through the football crossbars.
Yeah, really nice job by Ali Hadzik there, picking up the ball in traffic, driving, drawing defenders, laying it off. I think Sardo just mishit that when he was looking across that.
So my name's Dave Gustafson. Alongside me is producer, director, analyst extraordinaire Tom McCarter. We're joined tonight here in the Catone press box by voice of the Eagles, PA announcer Luke Kraut, PA announcer, scoreboard operator, clock operator, jack of all trades.
Band member.
Also helping us out tonight on the camera as Pedno moves the ball for Wethersfield, sends the ball back to Naharo. Good pressure there by Windsor. Pedno going to try to reset the formation for Wethersfield. Over to Amatovic, all the way up from the back.
Yeah, he's itching to shoot one.
Right side to Ali Hadzik. Ali Hadzik now with 2 goals on the young season. He's got it down the right side, but cleared out of there at the last moment by Windsor. Michael LaPerriere on camera for us tonight, giving you some of these angles and close-ups that we don't typically get with the automated cameras. Naharo looks like he wanted to load one up with the left foot. Top of the arc, Pedno lets one fly. That's going to go left of the goal. Bounces off the stone wall over by the concourse. No concessions tonight, unfortunately. We missed our halftime meal. Ayala, nice play to move that ball forward. Amatovic going to get to it for Wethersfield. Plays it all the way back, top of the arc. Morris with a left foot now into the center circle. Gets past Pedno. Windsor tries to move it forward. Here's Ayala again. He's been active up front for Windsor. He's going to let one fly again from way downtown. Goes over the goal. We remain 2-0 Wethersfield. Look at the hustle from Obama Riley coming down with the replacement ball. He helped us out during the jamboree on some camera work. Doing a nice job along the sidelines here tonight. JV cheerleaders look to get the crowd involved in the game. Sardo moving wrong direction for the Eagles, but there's Xander Hong. Goes ahead to Fabi Bello.
Great first touch.
Bello tried to send a through ball to Fraga, not able to connect, but here come the Eagles still with the ball. Naharo intercepted by Windsor. Ali Hadzik comes through the center circle, but Windsor takes it away. Good pressure from Kuye from the back. Naharo able to win it. Left-footed ball down that sideline on the far side. Sun is directly in the eyes of the benches now. So the benches have moved to that far side for games this season. And this start time, at least for a few weeks until sunset changes, is going to mean sun directly in the eyes of the benches. You can see everybody shielding as they try to look out on the field. Just over 5 minutes gone here in this second half. Kuye went for a header that didn't make it to him as Ayala got to the ball first. Nice defensive play by Pedno. Windsor still comes out on the attack, moving down the sideline. Nobody home there. That pass might have been to Joanne Campbell, not quite sure. Hong is going to take a quick throw. Goes back to Amatovic. Sends the ball through to Naharo. Back to Amatovic. Eagles try to play out of the back. Amatovic line drive ball, looking for Fraga down the left side. A little too far out in front of him. Only 3 Windsor players there to meet it.
Yeah, I actually think that was a great pass. Just, Wethersfield, I'm not sure who was supposed to be there, but, played nice and wide, driven hard. Unfortunately, no Eagles there to keep it in bounds.
Ball gets over Pedno. It's into the center circle. Ayala meets it, but look at Amatovic all the way up from the back. You can tell, like you said, Tom, looks like he wants to let one go. Here is Bello with a chance. It's going to one-hop, though, to Owen Antoine. He sends a line drive kick toward this near sideline. Windsor able to get to it. Pressure from Sardo.
Yeah, Ramo, look at him jump up in the play here. He's itching to get on offense. Jumps up into the play, makes a nice pass. Almost a scoring opportunity for Bello there.
No stranger to offensive soccer. He is the leading returning goal scorer on this Wethersfield team. Had 5 goals last season as a defensive center back.
And we didn't see him do as much of what he's doing today, jumping up into the play and controlling the possession. He got most of his goals last year off of set plays, corner kicks, getting his head on it. But he's really, we've said it a couple times so far this season. He gets better and better. He's only a junior. I can't wait to watch him next season.
Sardo gets it off his foot, able to send it center circle to Pedno. Right-footed ball going down the left side. Maharaj making a run down that left side, able to get to it. Sun is all the way on him. He sends it in toward the net. Ali Hadzik was making a run on the keeper, but the keeper able to get to the ball first.
Yeah, and Maharaj definitely wanted to cut that back a little bit more. You could see his face that he wanted that ball to get through. Put it a little too close to the keeper, and right place, right time.
Hong steps to it after it got away from Windsor in the center circle. Naharo now in the offensive half. Center circle battle. Windsor going to come out of there with it. Moving toward the midline. Parker Allen trying to keep the ball alive for Windsor, but surrounded by Eagles. Here comes, though, the Windsor attack. Ayala sends far side. Got 1 player, but that's going to get away from Windsor. Amatovic taps it. Maharaj with the header. Windsor pokes it ahead. Pedno there to wait for it. Left-footed ball far side. Julian Couillet quickly up to Maharaj.
Oh, wow.
Heel tap to Ali Hadzik. Good give and go back to Maharaj. Wethersfield not able to advance that attack. Players go down. We've got a whistle. We'll see which way we're going to go.
It looked like initially it was going to be a Wethersfield ball.
Ali Hadzik got tied up with a Windsor player on that far side in front of the Eagles bench.
Look at the confidence in the Eagles' ability to strike this ball on the free kick. Amatovic is already in the box, and Julian Couillet is about 55, 60 yards away from the goal.
So ball's on the far side, just off the Eagles bench. Quick touch goes to Ali Hadzik now. Ball back in play. Sends it back over to Couillet. Got some space. Chip shot going toward the top of the 18. There is Bello. Fraga now with an opportunity. Ball rolls away outside the 18 now. Ali Hadzik. Over to Couillet. He sends another one in toward the top of the 18. Goes all the way across to Sardo. Right at that corner. Has to come back out. Sends the ball over to Naharo. Leo Naharo back to Ali Pedno. Pedno about 40 yards out. Goes center of the field. Nobody told Ali Hadzik the pressure was coming there. Good play from Windsor's number 16, Tyler Greaves. And they've got an opportunity now as number 14 sends the ball, and it's going to roll harmlessly to Nate Morris. He pounces on it.
And that's the downside of when Ramo makes those runs. He kind of vacates the middle of the field, and if somebody doesn't drop back and cover that spot, there's a passing lane right down the middle. Luckily for the Eagles, it didn't cost them, but that's the sort of thing that can happen.
Jalen Wesley with a nice run for Windsor. Might have pulled the trigger a bit too early. If he could have kept going, he might have had a better angle, but nothing doing for Windsor. Wethersfield hangs on for their 2-0 lead. About 10 minutes gone here in the second half. 30 minutes of soccer remaining as Pedno sends it forward, trying to find Fraga. Headed the wrong way by Windsor if you're a Warriors fan. Bello with the ball. Heads it over to Maharaj, who's been active on the left side. Got an opportunity. He's got a step on the left side. Sends it a line drive near post, scooped up by Owen Antoine, the keeper for Windsor.
Yeah, same thing. Not able to cut it back, too close to the goal line. If he does, there's a couple of Wethersfield players, maybe they can pound it home, but the keeper gets there first.
Ayala, center circle, sends one ahead. He's got Parker Allen down the left side. It's all the way into the 18. Xander Hong, number 2 on number 2 there. Ball goes over the inline, and looks like we will have
It's a goal kick.
Goal kick.
Xander at the last second kind of shielded him off, but great hustle by Xander, great hustle by Naharo. Both players hustling back and making sure that Windsor doesn't get a chance in the box.
Windsor is Parker Allen making that run down the left side. Good opportunity for the Warriors. They trail it 2-0. Wethersfield on top. Wethersfield's 2 goals came within a matter of 22 seconds in that first half. 5:39 and 5:17 separated. Fraga now looking for Bello. Turned away. Center circle the ball goes. Amatovic's going to get to it. It's rolling the wrong way if you're a Wethersfield fan, but Amatovic quickly corrects that. Here come the Eagles now on the attack. Left side, Maharaj will get to it. Got a one-on-one chance and send it back to Fraga now. Fraga goes down, a little bit of contact, and that's going to draw a whistle. Free kick coming for the Eagles. This could be a dangerous spot.
Oh, it's definitely a dangerous spot. Pedno
Quickly from Ali Hodzik sends it, and it goes right to the keeper. Not sure if there was a play design there. Sardo was making a run.
Yeah, nothing wrong with what Ali Hodzik tried there. I think he put it a little too close to the keeper, but usually you do that if you think you can catch him napping. And I think if he played it a little bit further out, maybe Wethersfield gets there first.
Down the left side, looking for Maharaj again. He's had some one-on-one battles over there with number 23, Ryan Farley. Ball goes just to the left. Nice rip there. You might have another look at this, Tom. I couldn't tell if that was
Fraga.
Bello or Fraga.
Maharaj wins the little battle over here, plays it back to Bello in the box, and it gets deflected, and Fraga steps up. Oh, and it looked like it went off a player and out of bounds. I don't know if that was maybe off of Bello
Now
and out of
returning
bounds.
in for the Eagles, number 6, Joel Vizcarra.
So Joel Vizcarra, as you just heard from Luke Kraut, enters the game for his first action of the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Active midfield player for this Eagles team. Down goes Ali Hodzik again, and that's going to draw another whistle. He is a crafty player with the ball. Gives it over to Kuye. Kuye, nice job, service in toward the box again. Fraga's got an opportunity if he can get his foot on it. He does! Fraga with the left-footed goal at the 26:43 mark, and Wethersfield on top now 3-0.
Yeah, Fraga, good job here into the box. Kuye sends it in. Sardo looks like he's going to get his head on it. Bounces off of the Windsor defender, so I've got that as Fraga from Kuye.
I will buy that. So John Fraga gets his first of the season, and Julian Kuye gets on the points list with his first assist of this season. Wethersfield on top 3-0 at the 26:43 mark.
Eagles goal scored by number 11, John Fraga, and assisted by number 17, Julian Coulier.
All right, so it's official as we've got it announced here at Catone. 3-0 Eagles lead. And Wethersfield now with 5 goals in not even 2 complete games. Offense was a bit of a question mark. The Eagles did not find the back of the net in the 3 shortened games during the Jamboree to close out the exhibition season. But once the lights have come on and we've played for real, Wethersfield has generated some offense, leading this one 3-0. 25:52 to go here from Catone on a gorgeous Friday evening. We'll take a second to thank another of the WHS Soccer Booster sponsors, Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine Centers, 84 Wolcott Hill Road. Thank you for your continued support of Wethersfield High School soccer. Windsor plays the ball up. Couye's got it. Going to play it back to Morris. Back to Couillet. Quick give and go. Windsor tries to apply some pressure. Vizcarra tries to give the touch. Here's Windsor with an opportunity. Gets away on that far side, but
Windsor
they're going to
didn't
get to it
quit, though.
first.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Ball is played. What do we got? Was there a whistle?
Yeah, maybe the offsides was called.
Ah,
and that's
there we
why
go. We got
Wethersfield
the
stopped.
just out of our view here in the press box, near side official with the arm up for the offside. So Windsor turned away. Wethersfield on top, 3-0, 25-13 and counting here in the second half. Goals today from Cam Sharkovich, Tariq Alihadzik with his second of the season. And the last one, John Fraga gets on the ledger for his first goal of the season. Assists from today's goals go to Xander Hong, Ali Pedno, and Julian Couillet on that last one. So a 3-0 Eagles lead after their 2-1 come from behind win at Maloney on Tuesday night to start the season. Ball goes across the inline. A little bit of action there. Amatovic may have taken exception to some of the contact. Bit of an unusual week next week in week 2 of the season. 3 games on the calendar for the boys. They play Tuesday night here at Catone, 6 p.m. kickoff against Avon. Then again on Thursday afternoon, 3:45, home game against Enfield. And then they play at FSA in Farmington against Newtown Saturday at 2:30. Ball goes toward Nate Morris. He's going to wide right, though. So nothing doing for Windsor there. The score remains Wethersfield 3, Warriors nothing. 23-50 and counting here in the second half from Catone Field. We had a chance during the halftime show to walk through this week in Wethersfield boys soccer. The girls team is off to a great start. Coach Tony Leone's squad opened here at home Tuesday afternoon. As Fraga gets a run again down the right side, pulls it back one-on-one, going to let it go with the left foot. Nice save there by Antoine. Beautiful shot in tight space by Fraga, but a better save. Windsor tries to clear out. They do over the sidelines. We're going to take another look at this play that developed for Wethersfield.
Yeah, good job by Couillet driving the ball. He tries playing it to Fraga, gets through the D. Fraga cuts in. Nice little cut back. Good left-footed shot there, and look at that save by the Windsor goalie.
So the girls opened up Tuesday here at Catone. Got up on Southington 2-0, a couple of first half goals, and then Southington got back in it, tied the game up before Alana Burnell hit the game winner as Wethersfield opened their season with a 3-2 win. Then they played again last night on the road, Sage Park in Berlin. A 1-0 win for the Wethersfield girls. Goal by Bella DeStefani in that one. So a nice 2-0 start. Nice header there. Flips it ahead. There's a chance for LaPerriere between two players. Oh! Post for Gabe LaPerriere. Ball bounces over the sideline. Looks like he may have been shaken up just a bit, but he bounces up.
Couillet again, driving aggressively. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong play.
So LaPerriere had an opportunity, sent it toward the goal. Went off that post.
Now return the game for the Eagles, number 17, Julian Couillet.
So the score remains 3-0 Wethersfield over Windsor. Windsor in white going right to left. Center circle now, Amatovic. Gonna follow the ball, take some space. Good slide tackle by Ayala. Wins it back for Windsor. Here come the Warriors the other way, but there's Couillet with a nice step right at the midline. LaPerriere with pressure, but sent forward by Windsor. Offside. There we go. The arm is up. Good early call. Recognition there from analyst extraordinaire Tom McCarter. Did not have his arm up in the booth, but he was making the call. I could hear it. So Amatovic will take the kick out of the back. 3-0 Wethersfield lead. Exactly 21 minutes left in the second half of this one. Ball played ahead. Fabi Bello trying to get to it. Ali Hadzik does. Might have been a handball there, but nothing doing, say the officials. Good tap ahead by Windsor. They're trying to move the ball down this near sideline, but Amatovic is there. Naharo left foots it over his head, bounces high through the center circle, goes over Fraga.
Fraga was about 10 yards outside when it was played. He backtracks and instead of letting the play continue, let the Windsor player play it and then go.
And here we've got what we had in the first half. The keeper comes up to take that free kick. Sends this one long, though, as we thought he might on that other one. Nice job down the right side. Ball rolls across. It's going to go wide left. Good play developed down the right side there.
Yeah, Wethersfield a little bit loose right now. I think you get a 3-goal lead, you get a little bit more comfortable. I think Coach Joachim would like to see them still, play that discipline that they did in the first half.
We'll take another opportunity to thank some of the season sponsors. Stella's Pizza and Restaurant, 620 Silestine Highway. Fratelli Pizzeria, 804 Silestine Highway. Fresh Point, 105 Reserve Road. Smoked on Main, 136 Main Street in Old Wethersfield. Casa Mia at the Hawthorne in Berlin. And Casa Mia on the Green in Rocky Hill. Thank you for your continued support of Wethersfield soccer. Nice play by Maharaj to clear out that potential opportunity that was brewing for Windsor. Ball goes over the side into the shrubbery. Throw comes in from that side. There's an opportunity blocked off the back of Pedno. Windsor's number 3, Anthony Pagano, is up there on that right side. Had that chance early. That did not quite connect with the cross. Nate Morris left foot's a line drive. Windsor's going to be there to win it off of the foot of Moses Casa. Couillet sends the ball ahead. LePerriere is going to let it go over the sideline, and it looks like Wethersfield will get a throw in the backfield. Sardo going to come back for the Eagles.
Coming back to the game for the Eagles, number 21, Damian Sardo.
Pedno plays it ahead. Ali Hadza gets a touch. Frog has been active in this second half. Got the lone second half goal so far. Ball played through the center circle. Ayala's got it. He's going to play a nice through ball. Splits the 2 defenders. This is Allen now on the right side. Tries to send it back to Ayala. Amatovic is there.
Yeah, the trouble that Windsor has when they get those plays, they just don't have the numbers. Wethersfield's always doubling them up in the box and clogging the passing lanes. But they've been able to create some good chances to get to the final third. As Fabi Bello's offsides there, just not really able to get good chances, good shots against Nate Morris.
And Amatovic has been able to just slam the door on a couple of those opportunities. Quite a presence along the back line. As you mentioned, just a junior. Morris is going to let that one roll into his hands. We've got some encouragement from the crowd for him to take a shot.
As the opposing goalie is at his own 30-yard line.
Ball deflected as Amatovic tried to clear it. Nice pressure from Ayala up front. Morris is going to roll it over here to Maharaj. Maharaj in the backfield. He's had some active runs down the left side up front on the Eagles' offensive attack here in the second half. Pedno, good move to try to get out of traffic. Played ahead by Windsor. It's going to bounce to Hopper to Nate Morris as he goes down to smother that ball. 17-11 remaining here in the second half. Wethersfield holding on to a 3-0 lead. 2-0 was the halftime score. Another goal here in the second half. Sardo plays the ball to Ali Hadzik. He's got 2 players around him, still alive, but it gets away, and it's going to roll to the keeper. Antoine will get to it before it goes over the inline, so he'll have an opportunity to play this ball in. Unloads it, line drive over toward the Eagles bench. Parker Allen there for Windsor, pulls it back. And here is Vizcarra for Wethersfield right at the midline. Center circle now to Pedno. Fabi Bello surrounded as soon as he touched the ball. Windsor comes out of there with it, but Vizcarra wins it back for the Eagles in the center circle. Left side now Fraga. Pulls it back near the Eagles bench. Tries to play back to Sardo. Windsor comes out and they play it forward. Ayala streaking down that right side. Got some speed. First touch gets away a little bit, but he's toward the corner. One-on-one with Amatovic. Plays it in toward the net.
Oh.
Ball hit the foot, it looked like there, of Pagano.
Yeah, one of the better chances for Windsor there is they were able to cut it back and almost get a shot off there from a really dangerous spot.
So ball is still in. LePerriere was standing on the line, but able to keep the ball in. Ali Hodzik sends it up to Vizcarra. Played out of there by Windsor. Back toward the offensive half come the Warriors. Pagano cleared out by Couillet. LePerriere now for Wethersfield. Ali Hodzik wasn't really aware that Nigel Martin was there. Number 10 for Windsor takes the ball away. He's going to send it down the right side. Trying to find Parker Allen. Cleared out of there by Sardo.
Good job by Sardo to be behind Maharaj. Ball snuck past him, the left back, and Sardo, left outside mid, was there to recover.
15:08 and counting here in the second half. Beautiful September afternoon.
Now entering the game for the Eagles, number 2, Xander Hong, and number 8, Will Welchel.
It looks like Joey McKenna might be coming into the game here at the next whistle.
McKenna will come in to spell Morris in net, it looks like, for the final 14 minutes or so of this one, depending on when he can get into the action. Here is Sardo crossing the midline through the center circle for Wethersfield. LePerriere comes down the right side. Knocked out of there by Windsor. Welchel gives chase. He was active in the first half. Allen right in front of McKenna. Sends it ahead. Ayala now coming down the right side. One-on-one with Amatami. Cuts it back again, trying to find an angle. Shoots it, and Nate Morris with a save. Hits the crossbar. This is Pagano now, trying to keep it alive. Cleared by Pedno. Wethersfield now comes, and they escape that one. Nice save by Nate Morris to get a hand on that ball as it went toward the net. So under 14 minutes to go, and we do have that change. So Nate Morris able to get a nice bit of action. Got a hand on that one, sent it into the crossbar, prevented a goal. So he keeps the clean sheet.
Coming in goal for the Eagles, Joey McKenna.
So McKenna will take over net minding responsibilities. 13:42 as the clock stops here.
Nate's swan song, that last chance there, was one of the biggest plays he's had to make.
That was a nice play. Good footwork from Ayala. Made a couple of cuts to create an angle, get a nice shot, but Morris had to make the save. Fabi Bella with the headers. Got Fraga now. Windsor comes out of there. Pagano right at the midline. Fraga takes over for Wethersfield. A lot of contact. Fraga goes down. Ball played ahead. Bounces off a couple of players. We've got a call. Let's see which way the official is going to send that one. Looks like Windsor will lose the ball on this one as Wethersfield will take over. Free kick in the offensive half. Julian Couillet is going to come up to take it. It's near sideline, right about on the 35-yard marker from the football perspective. Pedno's got plenty of room out there. Sends one in toward the 18, almost like a free kick opportunity. Headed by Amatovic, and it's picked up off the one hop by Owen Antoine. Ball played ahead. Ayala is up front. He's got an opportunity. McKenna way outside the 18. Gets past him. It'll go over the end line. That'll be a goal kick. So Joey McKenna will get the goal kick. 12:39 and counting here in the second half of an impressive showing in the home opener for the Wethersfield boys.
Was I supposed to stop or no?
As Joey McKenna takes the kick, puts the ball back in play, we'll take an opportunity to thank a few more of the season sponsors.
For the Eagles, number 3, Caden Sharkovich, number 14, Max Tenney, and number 18, Ahmed Elbashir.
So some substitutions into the game for Wethersfield. Max Tenney sees his first action of the afternoon. Caden Sharkovich back in after a good stretch in the first half, as is Ahmed Elbashir. They're both up front. Good pressure from LePerriere here on this near sideline. Going to draw a whistle. Looks like we'll free kick it. Wethersfield retreats as Windsor is into their offensive half. Nigel Martin going to take a near sideline here, just about 50 yards out from the net. Quick touch, back to Martin. Left-footed ball now going to come in toward the top of the yard, looking for Ayala. Ball rolls back. Good play by Windsor, but LePerriere is there to take it for Wethersfield as Pedno sends the ball ahead. He's got Caden Sharkovich ahead of the pack.
Oh, good flick.
To Elbashir off the flick header. Elbashir trying to move toward the goal. Here's Caden Sharkovich now. Ball rolls. Here is Sardo with a left-footed ball that sails wide into the grass near the concourse. Good opportunity up front. 11-10 and counting here in this second half. Caden Sharkovich and Ahmed El-Bashir both made nice runs up front.
Now entering the game for the Eagles, number 6, Joel Vizcara.
So WHS Soccer Boosters also thank Cove Deli, Carmela's Pasta Shop, Minuteman Press of Hartford, The Rare Reminder, Wethersfield chapter of Unico, Soccer Revolution LLC, the Connecticut Football Club North in Rocky Hill, Hartford Yard Goats, and Vale Soccer. Thank you for supporting Wethersfield High School soccer in this 2024 season. Sardo tries to get to that ball as Wethersfield looks to put the pressure on, add one more to this 3-0 lead. Windsor going to take over. Line drive, played ahead. Ayala is down the right side again. Amatovic there waiting for him. Oxtolis is coming to support. Ayala with a shot. That goes right at Joey McKenna. Not sure if that would have made its way into the net, but McKenna was there to pounce on it. He gets it out quickly to LaPerriere as we hit the 10-minute mark. 10 minutes remaining in this game. Vizcara left-footed ball over the top, trying to find Caden. Header by the keeper who was way off his line. LaPerriere trying to pounce on that. Has to get around a defender first. Gabe LaPerriere lays it off here for Welchel. Gets past him. Sardo's got it now. Wethersfield on the attack. Splits two defenders. Welchel pulls it back. Comes all the way back near the midline to Chris Oxtolis. Oxtolis now on his foot. Over to Vizcara. Joao Vizcara sizes it up. Cuts it back. Nicely done. Still on his foot, now plays off to Welchel. Plenty of space for Welchel as the Windsor defense retreats. Here's Amatovic. It's coming. Line drive, low ball, and there's the rebound goal called offside. Max Tenney had the opportunity. Love to see that aggressiveness on the attack, but it's whistled, called back on the offside, so the score remains 3-0. You could see it has been coming all game that Amatovic was going to take a shot like that. It was a ball rolling right into the keeper. Off the rebound, Max Tinney comes racing in, finds the back of the net, but it's whistled offside. So 8:58 to go here in the second half. Score remains 3-0 Wethersfield.
Oh, man, the crowd would have erupted there for Max. That was a great play by him. Great anticipation and a solid, confident finish.
There's a rip left-footed shot, goes through the crossbars for Windsor. They're trying to get one on the board here before this one ends. That was number 10, Nigel Martin, who took that shot for Windsor. Good quick strike. They've had some opportunities up front. As you said, Wethersfield's defense has just been able to shut things down when the ball goes in within about 20 yards of the net. Tenney with a nice touch, trying to find Caden Sharkovich. Taken away there by Windsor. Splitting two defenders are the Warriors, but there's a good tap by Welchel. Sardo with some space. Now pressured, sends the ball over the top. Ahmed El-Bashir had an opportunity to make it a run down the middle.
Yeah, I think Sardo just a second too long. If he plays that on 1 second, one step earlier, his guys are going to have a little bit more time to get there. As it was just too close to the goalie, and we know all game long he's been aggressive coming out winning those balls.
We talked about the boys' schedule for next week. The girls are back in action at Glastonbury. Their only game of the week next week is a 3:45 start at Glastonbury.
Here's
Here
Tenney
comes
with another
Tenney down the
chance
left
here.
side. Lays it off. Oh, good give and go. Tenney's got it back. Will he get to it? It'll go over the end line. Max Tenney and Caden Sharkovich. A little give and go soccer, trying to create an opportunity on the left side. Not able to generate the shot. 7:30 and counting here in the second half. 3-0 Wethersfield lead. Windsor tries to play out of the back. LaPerriere now with the ball. Able to come out of there with it. Pulls it back. Good stab, a lot of contact. Players go down. A little bit of extracurricular with LaPerriere and Pagano from Windsor. That call goes Windsor's way, though. They're playing it quickly. Martin sends the ball across. Welchel waiting for it right in the center circle. Sardo taps it, but Windsor goes forward. There's Amatovic, though. Calmly plays it ahead to Vizcara. Right near the W is Welchel. Goes to the far side now. Oxtolis up from the back. Ayala takes it away, but it gets away over the sideline. It'll be a throw for Wethersfield.
Windsor's done a good job of breaking up a lot of Wethersfield passes, forcing some turnovers. I think this has been a pretty good half for them. I know that Fraga's got the goal, the only goal in the half, but Windsor's been better in the second half than they were in the first.
Windsor, a CCC North Division team, just like Wethersfield. Last season, Wethersfield finished third in the division. Windsor was fifth. Nigel Martin loses a shin guard as he takes that. Sends that ball up to Ayala. Nice move to get past Welchel. Here comes Vizcarra with the pressure from behind. Nicely done. Vizcarra now plays to Welchel. Got a little bit of space. Martin closes. Oxtolis on the far side in front of the Windsor bench. Windsor coached by Gary Clark, who has some familiarity with at least one Wethersfield player. He is the club coach for Gabriel Laperriere in the offseason. Vizcarra, that ball deflects. He's trying to get it over to Tenney down the left side. Nice play from the ground by Windsor there on that one. Pagano tries to split two defenders, not able to do that. He goes down, no contact though. A lot of ball there for Wethersfield. Laperriere near sideline, goes back to Couillet. We are about to hit the 5-minute mark, 5:01 remaining in the second half of this one. Wethersfield hanging on to this 3-0 lead. 2 goals in the first half. One more added here in the second. And about as close as you're going to come to getting a fourth goal. That one from Max Tenney whistled off for the offside violation as he charged the rebound opportunity. Oxtolis now middle of the field. Quick touch to Sardo. Left foot's one toward the goal. Antoine's going to come out and pick that one up off the hop, and here comes Windsor the other way. Ayala now over to Pagano for Windsor. Couillet, Amatovic, Oxtolis are the back line for Wethersfield, and Oxtolis clears that one out toward the midline. Vizcarra with a nice tackle to take the ball for Wethersfield. Here come the Eagles. Center circle. Vizcarra still with the ball on his foot. Left foot's it toward the middle of the field. El Bashir is there. Can he get to it? Knocked off the ball, and that's going to draw a whistle. Looks like a free kick for Wethersfield as Ahmed El Bashir went after that one.
And looks like Ramo wants to take this one. Normally he lines up in the box to get on the end of it. 3 minutes left. 3-0 game. You better believe he's trying to shoot this one right here.
So right on that 30-yard marker for the football field, far side, Coach Yakum points some instructions, directs a little traffic. Here is Ramo Amatovic, line drive, hits the back of the wall, and out of there is going to come Windsor. Amatovic, though, not giving up on that ball. Here comes Windsor the other way.
Windsor's got numbers. If they can...
Martin taps it ahead. Allen not able to get it past Oxtolis. Nicely done there. He saved what might have been a breakaway opportunity. Here's Ayala, though, down the right side again for Windsor. Into the sunlight he goes. Amatovic is there. Off of Amatovic. There's another shot moving toward the net, potentially. Ayala turned away by Welchel and Oxtolis. Out of there comes Vizcarra. Parker Allen now for Windsor. Sends it in toward the 18. Gets past Amatovic, but cleared out. Gets past Sardo. Windsor now. Martin. Ooh. Pass Welchel. He's going to let one fly, and Amatovic is there to deflect. Good play by Laperriere to get a foot on the ball.
I think Ramo's got more saves than the Eagles keepers today.
Pagano tries to make a move back toward. There's a shot going toward the goal that's deflected off Welchel. McKenna's going to get to it, keep it in bounds, so Wethersfield maintains possession. Nice hustle there from Joey McKenna in net for the Eagles here in this last 13 minutes or so. We've got 2:17 to go here in this one. Wethersfield on top 3-0 as El Bashir tries to get to the ball. Max Tenney now on the left side in front of the Eagles bench. Looks for El Bashir down the sideline. Gets past the official. He's got a step. Here comes Ahmed El Bashir. Plays the ball ahead. Caden Sharkovich. Here's Sardo with a chance.
Oh,
look at that save from Owen Antoine. Nice left-footed shot from Sardo, but Antoine was there to deny the goal opportunity. Windsor trying to come the other way. These teams have battled today on the soccer field, Tom. Windsor, well, we've got an opportunity here. Parker Allen against Oxtolis. Ball's going to get away. McKenna's going to pick it up.
Yeah, Oxtolis gave him enough of a bump there to slow him down, and McKenna was able to get there.
Wethersfield and Windsor in a long-standing battle. I'm a transplant here in Connecticut, but I understand these two towns go back and forth debating which town is the oldest in Connecticut. Officially from the Secretary of State, though, Windsor gets the nod with a trading post having been established in 1633.
You're going to get thrown out of this press box.
Wethersfield gets credit for being settled in 1634. I'm just relaying what the Secretary of State says. Do not harm the messenger, Tom.
1 minute remaining in regulation.
Here is Ayala. He has been working hard all day. He's got a shot going toward McKenna. Oh, look at that shot in the bottom corner. That is a great goal from Max Esquilagola Ayala for Windsor. His first of the afternoon, and that takes the clean sheet off the board. With less than a minute to go, we've got 52 seconds officially. Windsor cuts into the lead. Wethersfield now on top 3-1. Was just about to say he's been working hard and created some opportunities, and then he got his best one of the afternoon.
Goal scored by number 8, Max Ayala.
Yeah, it's, you know, I felt bad for him all game because he's had to deal with Ramo every single second. But, man, he's worked hard. I think he's been in the entire game until just about now, if he got subbed out there. But that was a heck of a goal. He's had a really good game.
All right, so as we wind down the final 25 seconds here, Wethersfield looks to strike back potentially again. Let's see if they take an opportunity on that, or if they just look to wind down the clock. Welchel sends one toward the goal, looking for El Bashir. Caden Sharkovich up there as well. Amatovic up from the back. He's going to let one fly. It deflects off a couple of players. There is Tenney on the left side, inside the 18, makes a move. Knocked out of there by Windsor, and there's the final horn. Wethersfield gets their second win of the season against no losses, a 3-1 decision for the Eagles today. 2 of those goals in the first half, 1 in the second, and Windsor got on the board late.
3-1. The Eagles win!
Tom, as we look to wrap up here on a beautiful Friday night, what are your reactions from what you're seeing from this boys team so far?
Yeah, look, they've got the ability to control possession and create some chances. You know, if it wasn't for about a 60-second stretch late in that first half, you know, this was too close of a game to that. You know, the Eagles don't want this to be any closer than it was. But they got a 2-0 lead, protected it well, they defended well. Ramo had a great game, and Eagles are 2-0. Good first week of the season.
All right, we'll do a quick recap of the Wethersfield scoring. Cam Sharkovich got it started. 5:39 to go in the first half off an assist from Xander Hong. Then 22 seconds later, Tariq Alihadzik at the 5:17 mark in that first half off an assist from Ali Pedno. That gave the Eagles a 2-0 advantage going into the halftime break. And then at the 26:43 mark of the second half, John Fraga off an assist from Julian Couillet put the Eagles up 3-0. And then in the final minute, 52 seconds to go, Wethersfield gives up one as Windsor gets on the board. Ayala with the goal. And that leads to the 3-1 final. We thank you for joining us on the home of Wethersfield High School Soccer. We'll be back with our next live stream here from Catone as the boys take on Avon Tuesday night, 6 p.m. kickoff. We'll see you then. In the meantime, have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.